developed over the years with so many people. Of course, we couldn't invite everyone, but it's great to see so many people come along and do this with us. But I'm not going to say an awful lot because the parents probably tend to be a little bit, biased. So I'm going to leave it up to a couple of other people who've known Renee over the years, at different times of her life, to share some highlights or whatever else, I'm not sure. Okay? So, Auntie Gail and Julia. Stay here.
We've known Renee since she was born pretty much because they used to live next door to us and lived in Houston Bay. And my first memories of Renee are probably more what I heard than what I saw. She was a very noisy baby. I used to hang the washing out and the back doors just over the fence, and Anna would often have her in the kitchen. And I would hear this babbling, and I'm sure it was louder than most babies. It was very noisy. They moved down to this how old? Is that old? And so we used to go and visit, and we would always have to check the car when we were going behind, because she would try and hide behind the front seats and yes. I almost backed out with Renee hiding, lying down across that floor. And so we always just had to check to make sure she wasn't trying to hijack the lift. And then there was that famous rice bowl caper. Renee often used to come and sleep over at our house, and Julia would go and stay with them. And Julia dared her one time to see how many bowls of rice bowls she could eat. And they weren't just half full, they were totally full right to the top. And I think she got to about number 3 when I had to come in and find out what was going on. And what did I do? Yeah, you yelled at me. She's a lovely neighbour. She's been my surrogate niece. Okay, Julia's turn.
Renee and I always came on like this true-it-all that I was one of the first to see her after she was born. I don't actually remember that so much because I was about 6 months old at the time. Thanks for the story. Even after she moved to a repair place, we started going to prep together at Emmanuel. One of my very, very few memories from back then, because I went to very little prep, was Renee, I'm getting in trouble with Mrs. Fiddle for asking too many times to go to the toilet. I came out of the classroom, probably you don't think I would refuse to come out. We were pretty close to her school, and it was no surprise when Renee said she was going to be joining the gospel choir, which I was a member of at the time. I better to told her that she could definitely give her a soprano first, as we call it. We were both absolutely heartbroken when she got to fourth. Lastly, Renee ran a choice and not only 2 of our habits. According to Mum, also one of our trampolines. As I'm sure you all know, Renee's a very precious individual. She's one of the most genuine, sweetest, understanding people ever. And she broke
we've all come here tonight to celebrate Renee and her 21 years of being alive and all the wonderful memories that we all have. And Em and I thought we can't share all your memories, but we're just going to share a few of our personal memories of Renee and highlight some of the qualities that we admire most about her. So Em's going to go first because she's talking about high school and I'm going to talk about Brandon Uni.
Alright, our story begins on the school bus. I know this is big, I didn't have a mini metro, so you just went with me. Renee and I met on the bus. We were going to Oakby. We both lived in the same street, had never actually talked or anything, but we met on the bus. and we had many a good bus ride. Sitting at the back eating lollies, saying how fat we were and how we wanted to get skinny, eating lollies. It was great. Over the years were good. Renee was a fabulous student. She was the kind of student that younger kids looked up to and teachers really loved having in class, and she was wonderful. And I have one good story, but I've lost my prop. At Oakley, it was a huge thing to get. Sorry. It was a really special thing to get badges, and the most badges you could get on your blazer, like enough, because I don't very much. And anyway, we decided we did music monitors. And so, just to get the badge, so we'd get up like an hour early, catch the early bus to school, and just fall asleep at these chairs while these girls would come and ask us about instruments. We had no idea. We'd just be like, can we just take your name and get back to you? Yeah. But we got the badge. I've still got it. Yeah. Okay. So, the over the years were good. We left behind our burgundy blazers and straw hats and embarked on a whole new experience. We went to Rosny. Yeah. It was scary at first because we were the little open girls and we didn't really fit in at all. But by the end of it, we loved Rosny. We had a great time. We had some fabulous experiences. One that I remember is us learning how to drive. Now, Renee was quite a good driver, I have to say, but it's another story in every that I'm going to explain later, so we'll come back to the driving ability. But I must say, such a good friend, because I was terrible at learning how to drive. I had a phobia of cars, which, you know, is bad when you learn how to drive. And Renee would try so hard to get me to get on the road. I'd be like, just come on. It's okay. I nearly killed us about 5 times. But I also have a fabulous memory of the night, I can't say, the night of our 18th birthday. We had a joint birthday. It was a fabulous night. That's our first cocktail that we ever had. I think actually I probably had a drink before my 18th, but I don't know, correctly. But it was a great night. It was really good. We had lots of fun, and our good friend Christina was there, who's since passed away, so it was a lovely night that we remember and cherish. And so, off to Beanie and into uni life.
This is how Renee and I first met. Oh no, that's not true. We met in college, but our friendship developed during the first year uni holidays. We did cherry sorting together. And I stayed down at Renee's house quite a lot, just because my house was too far away. And one morning we were very late, which wasn't so surprising, we were kind of tonight, which was my fault. So I said, Red, go and reverse my car out of the driveway. She did. Unfortunately, she was in a bit of a rush, and my car was really small and her car was quite big. And so she mistook my accelerator for the brake. And she crashed the front of my car. It actually looked a lot worse than this into her dad's four-wheel drive. So that was the beginning of Renee's and my friendship. Oh dear, that'd be gross. But the one thing I should say about this is, even though Renee had just crashed my car and it did look a lot worse, the front was all smashed in, she was still very dedicated to her work. The first thing she said was, and Mum came out in a dressing gown, "What have you done, darling?" And she said, "Mum, I crashed into the car, we've got to go, we're late for work." And I think that dedication is something that is a quality that I admire in Renee a lot. She's incredibly dedicated to her goals and the things that she... For those of you who can't see this, this is Renee's academic record. It's covered by HD, meaning high distinctions. That's the highest mark you can get at uni. I'll hold it up so everyone can see. Renee's record pretty much looks like this. It's pretty much covered by HD, and I think that not only shows her intelligence, but it shows her dedication to things that she wants to succeed in, and her dedication to try and work at the goals that she wants to achieve. So that's that. Now on a bit more about the other quality that I admire in Renee is her sense of fun. Nicole, who's Nicole?
Our friend Nicole.
That's her birthday.
Birthday.
Was a sci-fi and underwater theme.
And Renee went as.
A Teletubby.
I don't quite know how that works.
So, Spacey, you got the Spacey bits there. She also went to surreal as a Teletubby. Well, with soft showing superficial.
Too tall to be Teletubby.
But that's a quality that we love and read because she just wants to have fun at any cost. So, yeah, there are photos at the end of that. But on a more serious note, the last thing I wanted to talk to you about Renee, probably the thing I've learned, this is Renee's self-help encouragement book. Because I think the greatest gift that she's given most of us is her encouragement. There are so many times that I've run her up, usually exam time, and I've been stressed out. I've been in my room working away and haven't seen the rest of the world and beginning to think everything's impossible. And Red always makes me feel re-inspired, refocused when I get off the phone to her. And I think that's because she has the ability to listen, the ability to understand, and she pushes you, encourages you to be the best you can be. So, Red, we just want to say thank you for your friendship and for being who you are.
Being such a strong rock when the rest of us fall apart.
And happy birthday!
We love you. I've known Renee for about 6 years now, but one of the best stories was that what happened last year. I worked in a bakery and Renee recently took over that job. And anyway, she had an interview and everything was cool, and then she was supposed to come. We worked at Salamanca, just selling strudels and pastries and stuff. And so I was supposed to take her for a day at Salamanca for a trial run to see if she was good enough, and of course she was, because she's got the job now. But yeah, we were, Bruce, our boss, he said to us, we got to the bakery about 6 o'clock in the morning, I think it was. And then he said, look, I'm just going to go back to Stanford to my house to pick up some invoices. And I know him for it'd be ages and ages. And he said, look, I'm going to meet you guys down there. And we'll meet you in about half an hour. And anyway, me and Renee thought, we'll just go through the drive. And in the car, we all the strudels and stuff in the back of the van. So we ended up going to McDonald's for breakfast. And anyway, so I was there for about 10 minutes, and I was like, look, Renee, we better get going, because I reckon we'll be there soon. And anyway, we hopped in the car, and I got a phone call, and it was from my boss saying, where are you? And we're like, run away. And so we grabbed all of our Maccas, went into the van, and drove, and we're on the highway, and Renee goes, we've got all this McDonald's in our car, we can't tell them that we've been to McDonald's. And so we're like, and I started saying, what are we doing? She said, throw it out. Saying, come on guys, where are you? And so me and Renee, oh God, please forgive us. And so we rushed, and we were like crying in the van and saying, God, I'm sorry. So we got there and everything was okay. Like, it was pretty cool about it. We just sort of said that we've been for a drive, and he wasn't too happy, but she still got the job. Renee's just been such an awesome friend to me, someone who's always been I can talk to. And he's made a huge impact on my life, and he's awesome.
Anybody else?
I'm having a really wonderful night, and just been really blessed surrounded by all these people that I know and love really, really heaps. You mean a lot to me, guys. And I just want to thank my mum and dad for doing this party for me, taking some work, and and also I just want to thank my mum and dad for bringing me up how you have. I really appreciate being really brought up in a Christian household where I've got to meet Jesus, my Lord, and really grown in Him, and I just really appreciate that. And just want to honour you in front of everybody for that tonight.
Hey, Mother.
Yeah, not always the perfect relationships we've had about our sports and fights, but I think as we've got older, we've got over them and we're getting over them and learning to get along. I really appreciate you guys and the memories we've got and stuff, and yeah, look forward to keeping it going. So yeah, and so my wife go forever. I'm up here and the last I yeah. All the people that are playmates and grew up in, and my sort of friends at college and at uni and high school and at church, and yeah, you guys, mean heaps to me. You really do. My family, my auntie Emma and all of the family, and Becky and Auntie Nina, who came down from Smith and Tony from Stanley, and yeah. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys. I love you heaps, and yeah, thanks heaps.
Just before we celebrate with cake, candles going somewhere. Renee's got a guest book out the back that she'd like